Well, ladies and gents, hope you're well. Hope you had a fantastic day wherever you are. Today we're in London on a solo job.
Good morning.
Hello, my friend. How are you? All right?
Good, Tad.
How's it going?
Bruce Spear does.
Hello there.
Hey,
how are you? All right?
Yeah, good. Thanks.
Good. Where would you like me?
Well, you know,
Out the back, out the way?
I'll
Do you
sort
think?
of leave it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you? Are you gonna be walking around? What's the?
I'll be like here.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. Okay. If that's all right with you.
yeah, but I was thinking.
We
Is
can-
one of them close up and one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one will be focused on you. The other one will be focused on the room. Hello. Try to clip this one. Is that alright? I saw you do some. How loud you could be talking?
I'll be projecting to the back of the room.
Fantastic. We'll go with that. Good to go whenever you are. Oh, sorry, done it. Okay. That's recording. That's got any batteries in. That's still recording. We can film all of it if you want. But I know that it was said that we were potentially not going to film some.
Yeah, there'll be some exercises.
Okay.
So, I mean, maybe get a little bit of B-roll on that. But
Okay.
maybe just a few minutes.
Okay.
Get to know each other stuff, but yeah.
That's okay. We can record it, and then, as I say, if you choose not to use it, we can choose not to use it after the fact.
Oh man,
Thanks, man.
this is a great getup.
But as I say, we can choose. If I film 95%, we can always choose after the fact, in the respect to, oh, actually, maybe that's not. But if I don't film it, you can't make that call,
Yeah, exactly.
So what's the GoPro then for?
So the GoPro's BTS footage of me shooting.
Sorry?
So the GoPro's behind the scenes footage of me filming him, if that makes sense. It's a bit filmy-ception-y, but it's always useful when I'm talking about videos of how I shoot events and etc.
Right.
I can then cut into this to be like, well, this is how I shoot an event, and here's some examples of me shooting.
Right.
Welcome everybody. Yeah, at any point you can't hear, please. Yeah. Another reason why I would make the case for marketing being important is you go to the thing. It's much like tonight, it's packed, yeah? And you anyone else? Sorry? Great sense, okay.
So, fun fact, you can charge. So I've basically just velcroed one of the battery banks I was planning to use for the GoPro, which is on the base of the mount, as you can see here, that runs from this cable normally to charge the GoPro, and has run off most of the opening stuff in the GoPro. But it also works, obviously, to charge this V-lock that then runs into the GH5, and I've also just checked the card for this camera as well, should in theory work. So I was a little bit concerned about whether I would have enough coverage today, but it looks like we're going to be fine. The only thing we might lose towards the end of the day is the Nikon D7200. I've just changed, as you may have seen, these batteries just here. So the grip allows me to hot swap them, and I'm going to try and conserve as much battery as possible. Just reformatted the card and try to have a system. For me, I'm wearing a waistcoat, so for me my to use cards are in this one and my not to use cards are over here. So try to have a system so that you don't waste time either taking cards in and out or be in a position where you unfortunately accidentally format a card, etc, 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 because that would be game over in this scenario for me. Try to check in with clients wherever possible, just to keep that client service. This is all talk about marketing, but this is also customer service facing, just to make sure he's happy. So sounds like we're going to be filming most of the second half, then maybe some b-roll and some exercise stuff across the afternoon, which will mean I should be good on cards because that's going to be more burst filming, so a couple of minutes here or there, people having fun, people laughing, that kind of thing, people writing things down, etc. Followed by, and then, sorry darling, and then followed by the Q&A at the end of the day, which hopefully I'm just going to mention to him, can he answer the question in the answer, because I'm not going to be able to mic the people asking, unfortunately. Did you want to do any testimonial pieces?
I was wondering about that. Yeah, maybe at the end I might just say while we're cleaning up, if anyone is up for it, like no pressure. Yeah, I would love that.
Just little social proof, kind of how did you find the workshop, blah blah blah, etc. Something I always try to do when an event like this is try and add value and sort of add ideas to the client that they may have either forgotten or didn't necessarily think of. So, the idea of social proof, the idea of testimonials, etc. This is the Nikon with the Tokina 10 to the wide angle, so the 10-20 f2.8. Then we also have the Sigma 18 to 200 as the follow lens to follow him as well.
Why are they so sad on Island A? They're sad because they've got a problem. They've got some symptoms that they do not like. And on Island B, they're happy because they've got a result that they are craving. Your ability to articulate Island A and Island B as a service provider is just about everything.
And I just switched the Sigma 1835 to, as we're walking around, to capture just this exercise being taking place. Hello.
Do you mind if you don't capture my face?
Yeah, of course. No problem. That's all right. Don't worry.
So my name's Tad Hargrave from Marketing for Hippies, and tour around with my workshops, and I was touring around the UK, and I just been developing a new workshop. New material I hadn't done. I'd done it in a number of cities, and I had the feeling that I wanted to get it in the can. I wanted to record it for posterity. I'm not even sure exactly what I want to do with it yet. And I knew I could record it on my phone, but I thought I wanted to do a 2-camera shoot. And so I asked my friend Firdos and said, do you know anyone? He reached out to somebody who recommended Carlton, and it was wonderful. It's what you want in a shoot, which is inobtrusive. I arrived, he was here, he was dressed real nice, which is also very professional and encouraging from the beginning, but he arrived on time, got things set up, made it so easy in such a way that I didn't have to, it didn't occupy almost any of my thinking during the day. I just got to do what I do and know that it was being captured throughout the day. He had lots of ideas, around at the end, getting testimonials from people, which hadn't occurred to me. And just asked the right number of questions about what I was looking for, what I needed. And it was so reassuring to just see him at the back of the room handling business in a way that took nothing from the event, but I think added a lot to it and for the posterity of it. And now I have this recording that I can probably sell on my website or offer for free on YouTube. I don't know what yet, but I have a sense it'll look really good. So that was my experience. There's this question of, I don't know, is it worth it to capture video and do it at a professional level? I suppose it depends where you're at in your business growth. There's a certain point early on, you know, just do it on your phone all the time. But if you're going to be making online products, you're going to be selling stuff, then, you know, the professionalism and just how good it looks long term and the audio quality, I think makes a bigger difference. Also, when you capture it professionally, number one, you've got a product you can sell. So maybe it won't repay the investment immediately, you know, this year, but over the coming years, it might, you know, and you might make a good profit on it and maybe well worth it in the long term. I suppose one of the questions is, how long are you in business? And if you're in business short term, maybe it's not worth it, but if you're in business long term, having some of this content is useful to sell, but also it can be beautiful as content you can give away as bonuses, which can build your credibility with people. It can be just given as a gift to people. It can be used within online courses that you create. So it's the beautiful thing about video is multiple purpose. You could get it transcribed if you wanted. You could release little 90-second clips of it on Instagram or social media. You can weave it into so many things. I know I have a number of videos I've professionally recorded, and I'm only just starting now to release them. But it's one more thing that I can sell. It's one more thing that I can offer. It's one more way that people can also get a sense of who I am and my vibe. The other thing I would say too, particularly for recording live video during workshops, is I think a lot of us feel very awkward just talking to the camera. It's unnatural to be talking to not another person. And so sometimes that doesn't bring out our best. Sometimes people come across as stilted or unnatural or forced. But when we're teaching in front of people, we're usually more natural. And so I think capturing a live workshop ends up capturing the best part of us, because also usually the crowd's pretty friendly, they're supportive, and so it's bringing out a good side of us. And that's the side that we want people to see of our work. This is what's going to have people sort of lean in and say, okay, that's the kind of person I want to work with, in a way that sometimes I don't know if the social media stuff captures, depending how comfortable you are with it. So I do think the video is a good investment to do in your business in the long term. You know, my friend Jason Gill has this idea that he calls it the authority alphabet. And it's this idea that there's kind of tiers of, I'm just thinking in the personal growth space, there's kind of A, B, C, D tiers. And the A tiers are the people who've been on Oprah, extremely famous, very well known. Yeah, I don't know, Gabor Mate, Deepak Chopra, very high level educators. Then there's the B, and the B they're not world famous, but they have a very strong following in whatever particular niche or domain, and they've also often got some very professional stuff. The C, those are the people who are up and comers. They're not well known, but you know they're gonna be someday. And then there's the D listers, and the D listers they're just, you know, people doing their little thing, and they haven't taken that step. And I think the step from D to C you can do without any kind of professional photos or videos. It's not hard to just become an up and comer. You just hustle a little bit. But the step from C to B, I think then the image becomes more important. You got to put forth a good, you hire a professional photographer to get some really good headshots, not just something casual. And probably a number of photos that you can use in a variety of circumstances. You maybe pay a bit more attention. Also, if you're on Zoom, you get yourself a really good camera, so you don't look terrible and your audio is terrible when you're on it. But also, if you're going to be recording stuff, there's a certain point for certain products to get to that level. You just have to look. It has to look good. It has to match the level of. At that level, that's just the game people are playing. the videos look good, they sound good. And so if you want to get from C to B, I'd just say that's a necessary part of the move at a certain point, because otherwise you just look like a C-level person. You look like a wannabe. You look like somebody who's trying versus somebody who's arrived. So it's not always for everybody, but if you're in that place where you think, okay, I've been an up-and-comer for a while and I'm ready to take that next step of professionalism, then I think getting some professional footage, it just makes it such a difference. And the other thing is, you'll feel proud to share it. Sometimes when we do the stuff on our phone, it's cool, but it's not that cool. We're not so excited to share it. But when you get it professionally done, you just can't wait to share it. You can't wait for people to see it because it represents you in such a good light.
If you guys enjoyed this video, I'm going to wrap it there. Just packed up, job done, got a great testimonial. Thanks so much for watching. If you would like to hear how video can help your business in 2023/2024, find my information somewhere around this video. It's been a very long day. I'm going to call it there. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you very soon. Peace.